Hi everyone, how are y'all doing? I hope y'all are doing great. This is Praveen Dore from Dice University, and in today's video, we are going to talk about how to run a native ads campaign on Outbrain step by step with no step skip. It's going to be really interesting, guys. But before we proceed further, I just request you a small help, guys. Please hit the big red subscribe button for this channel by supporting us, as well as the like button for this video only at the end of the video, not now, guys, and only if you like the video. And do not forget the bell notification so that you don't miss any of our upcoming videos, and so that we can keep creating good content for you all the time. So are you ready for today's video? Let's go.
This video is brought to you by Landerize.com. Create highly optimized landing pages in minutes. Get your 14-day free trial in the description below this video.
Hi everyone, how are y'all doing? And I hope you all are doing great. In today's video, we are going to talk about how to run a native ads campaign on Outbrain step by step with no step skipped, guys. So let's begin, shall we? So there's only three major steps involved in running Outbrain campaign or a native ads campaign. So the first step would always be choosing an offer and creating an offer. The second step, on the other hand, would be building a landing page and creating a landing page tracker as well. The final step would be building the campaign itself within Outbrain. So these are going to be the flow on how we actually do. So before we do everything pre-hand, there is few setups that you need to do. For example, you need to link your ClickBank with volume. To do that, you can actually go to the affiliate networks over here within volume, and then what you can actually do is you can actually create a new affiliate network. You can choose ClickBank. This only need to be done once, guys, this setting up. So choose ClickBank. Once you choose ClickBank, this one will come up. Just make sure you choose all the domains properly and everything and hit save. That's it, guys, one time do. And same goes to traffic source. You need to go ahead and make sure you apply Outbrain as your traffic source. So just go to new traffic source, scroll down, you will see Outbrain. Just hit next, and then go and do everything normally, so everything would be good. And just scroll down and hit next. So make sure you have already created both the affiliate network and the traffic source as well. So once you have created both the affiliate network and the traffic source, now you can actually go ahead and set up Landrise. Landrise is the landing page builder that we are going to use. It's a very special landing page builder created specially catering for affiliate marketers, created by our very own Colin Dice himself. So the link to Landrise is in the description below as well. So you can actually go ahead and grab your 14 days free trial today. So once you're in Landrise, make sure you set up Landrise first. Go to the getting started section. Make sure you go through all the steps, and the most important is step 2 and step 3, where you need to actually set up your Amazon S3 and you need to connect your Amazon S3 with Landrise. So this is very crucial step, guys, because this step is the ones that going to determine whether you have a AWS or not. Because Landrise specialty is that once you build your landing page, you can straight away upload the landing page to Amazon S3, but without doing this, you cannot do that. So make sure you do all this setting up first, and then you can actually go ahead and build campaign. So once you have done all this setting up, then you can actually go to the first step, which is building choosing an offer. So what you can actually do is you can actually go to marketplace over here. This is how I actually choose my offer in ClickBank. There's various ways, guys. Like there's a once you go to the marketplace, you can actually see a lot of niches over here, and if you click down button, there will be like a lot of sub niches there as well. So you can actually do a lot of stuffs here, but the one that I would highly suggest you to do is just use the common one. Go to find products, go to this icon here, click on this icon, and then all the results will appear, which is 3656. What you need to do is sort all these results by gravity. Once you sort it by gravities, you can actually see what is gravity here. So every offer has gravity. Gravity simply means that how many people have actually been using these services for the last 30 days, guys, how many conversion they have. So I will not choose an offer which has gravity less than 30. So just go ahead and choose an offer whichever you feel which is good. Like for example, let's go ahead and do something really nice. Something that I never did before: smoothie diet. I never did this before. So whenever I see this kind of offers, the next thing that I will do is I'll open the offer page, and I will also open the affiliate page. First, I will take a look at the offer page. What usually I want from the offer page is that I want a call to action button. So something like this. This is actually a call to action button. So we will literally know how much they need to pay. So they need to pay $37 and they will get this particular offer, you know. So this is a call to action button. This is something that we need to have it here. And also another thing that I will usually, but don't get surprised if you didn't see any call to action button within Clickbank, guys. It's very common for Clickbank to have just an offer which just has a video there without any call to action button. So it's very normal, guys. So once you have done this, the next thing for you to do is make sure go to the affiliate page and take a look at how much you will actually earn. So you can actually see that you will actually earn 75% for all the products. That means, right, if you're earning $37 per product, you will be literally having around let me just calculate, guys. You'll be having around $27.75 as your CPA. So that's your CPA. But that's not the most important part. When it comes to affiliate pages, right, we need to go ahead and take a look at what kind of tools they actually provide us. So you can actually see so they already say here, why did I count? So for $37 you will get somewhere around $25 and all this kind of stuff with the upsales, blah blah blah. So what we want is that with the affiliate page, the most important step that you want is we want this kind of pre-sale emails. This is something that we really want. We want as much as possible affiliate tools that we can actually use. So this is actually good. They do have a pre-sale email which you can actually download and extract. So let me just download and extract it. But this looks pretty neat, guys. This looks really pretty neat. So what we can actually do is we can actually choose this offer. So if you decided to choose this offer, nothing, guys, just go to back to Clickbank and go to this offer. So you can actually hit the promote button. So if you hit the promote button, I don't know whether you guys can see this or not, but there will appear a pop-up. All you got to do is just hit generate hop link and you can actually see your affiliate link coming up ready. So once you have that, right, all you got to do is go back to volume, and now we're going to start the offer tracker. So you're going to build the offer tracker. So you're going to go to the offer section and we're going to start building our offer tracker, guys. So let's do this. Go to offer, go to new offer, and let's start building this thing, guys. So let's do this. Workspace public affiliate network is going to be Clickbank. I told you to set this up previously, right? So once you have done that, you're going to choose a country that you're targeting. So if you're targeting everybody everywhere, you're not going to target any country. So it totally depends on what type of country you're targeting. Some of the affiliate networks will tell you where it actually works very well. So you can see, okay, this actually works very well in US, UK, Canada, Australia, India, and also Ireland. So let's target United Kingdom for this one. So let's do United Kingdom. So oops, I'm going to go here. So it's going to be United Kingdom. So it's going to be 21 days smoothies, 21 days. These names are for you to recognize your campaign, guys. Nothing else. 21 days smoothies. So the offer URL is where you are going to paste your affiliate network. Remember the one that we copied here. So you're gonna paste this here. And not only that, once you paste it, make sure you put an and symbol and you paste this bold token here. This is very important. You have to copy this and paste, because if you do not paste this, you can actually see none of this token is active. But if you paste this token has been active, which means anything that's happening in this website would be tracked. So once you have done that, you can actually hit the save button. So that means that you are actually completed with step number 1. So now we can actually go to step number 2, which is building our landing page. So make sure that I told you, right, just go ahead and set everything up first. Once you set everything up, you can actually start building a landing page. But before that, let me just tell you that it's not compulsory for you to actually have a landing page when you're running a native ads offer, but it's highly recommended for you to actually have a landing page, because without a landing page you will not be warming up the audience, you will be not be giving a touch to the audience. What will happen is the audience, when you lead them straight away from the ads to the offer page, most of them will not convert because you didn't warm up them. You try to put that scenario on yourself, guys, so it will make sense. That's why we actually use a landing page. And if you want to use Landrise, again, Landrise link is in the description below, and you can actually click the link and claim your 14 days free trial today. So let's hit click new landing page. So once you click new landing page, all the available templates will come out. Currently there's like 58 available templates, and Landrise is adding at least 4 brand new high converting templates every single week. What they mean by high converting templates is all this template has been tested, has been optimized by Colin Dice and their team themselves. So you can actually see all these templates are actually catered for different reasons: sweepstakes, Nutra, and all this, right? So what we can actually do is, right, you can actually choose a particular lander. So mostly this kind of advertorial will work really well with native ads, guys. Native ads is very well known for this advertorial. So what we're going to do is we're going to do something which is a Nutra related, which is this one. Yes, this is a smoothie diet. So this is what we're going to do. So we're going to create a landing page. I always like to do this. So we want to do the smoothie diet. The smoothie diet. So you're gonna save. We can change this title later. So once you have done this, it's very easy to edit something with Landrise, guys. If you want to copy the same thing, duplicate, just hit the brown button, change the heading, and it's duplicated. So you can move them around as well. As well as if you want to edit them, just hit the pencil button and you can start editing, bolding, and whatsoever. If you want to delete, just hit the trash button and it's deleted. So we want to start editing. So I'm gonna go step by step, one by one. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to bold this. I'm going to make it small. This is the way I always do it. So this logo totally depends on you whether you want it or not. We can actually grab this logo, the smoothie diet. I want to grab this logo. I don't know whether I can save this logo or not. I do can save this logo. So whenever you want to change a logo within Landerize, you will actually see a recommended size here. But what I would personally suggest you to do is just upload the logo with its original size first, and then you can actually see whether it looks nice or not. If it looks nice, this one looks pretty neat, right? So there's no need for you to actually resize it again. So that's what I will highly suggest you to do. Everything is customizable, guys. This name, this picture and everything, but I don't want all this. I want it to be like this. This is the way I usually do it. So this is why I going to add it, guys. So you remember we downloaded an email swipe previously. That email swipe is what we are going to put here, and that's why we actually need an email swipe, because we don't want to actually, you can actually go ahead and write all this yourself, but if you're not a copywriter, right, you're gonna have a real hard time to actually um, take write all this. So actually I'm just going to copy this, going to copy the things from email so it looks really nice. You see, 3 LBS in 3 days. You won't believe what she look right now. So I'm just copying everything from the email swipe, which is I'm just dropping by okay, okay, just going to copy all this, just going to copy. I'm just going to show you guys how it works and make it very simple. So the email is quite long, so I'm just going to copy the important parts in the email, just randomly copying important parts in the email. And okay, 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 we're gonna copy this. Okay, we're gonna do this. So we're gonna do something like this, but this is really long, right? Actually, it's not long. It just has a lot of spaces between them. So when we actually decrease the space, you can actually see that it's not actually very long. So what I'm going to change here a little bit, everything looks pretty nice, it's just a story. So here's a link to Drew's article. I'm going to change this, so because whenever we open a page, is here is how is a video, right? So we want it to be a video, so we're going to go landrise and we're going to do here is the link to Drew's uh here's the link to the video, to the video that explains exactly why smoothie works so well and so fast, especially for busy women like you. This is really nice. So once we have done this, we can actually, everything looks pretty neat, right? So see, that's important of having an email swipe, which is very good. So once you have done that, now you can actually edit this one. So this one is totally based on your offer page. So if your offer page has a video like this, then you can actually put a video there. There's no problem. So you can actually change the color of the video, make it like a little bit strawberry color or green color, which is not this kind of green. It should be a little brown, lightish green. So I think I want to go for a strawberry color. I have no idea how strawberry color is. Is this strawberry color? No, it's not. It's Netflix color. So let's go for a strawberry color. What is actually a strawberry color? Oh, a dark kind of pink. That's a strawberry color. It's actually a dark kind of pink. This color, we want this color here, which is related to that. And before we change the image is the thing that we're gonna change. But before that, let me just tell you that whenever you change the image, just like normal, Landrise will have a particular size for all the image that you're trying to save. What we can actually do is that you can actually go back to the offer pay affiliate page, and you can actually see if they have product images or product banners that you can actually use. So they do have it in a same in a zip file. So when you extract this, let's just check out what type of images they have. So they do have an image of a person and a product image and all this kind of stuff, but I don't think that all this matters. So this one looks really nice. I want to use this one, guys. So this one 306, they do have a very nice picture for ladies, guys. So we're gonna do that. So you're gonna go landerize, we're gonna upload the image. Like I always tell you, upload the image with the original size first, and then later on we can actually try. This is actually a very good offer. Later on we can actually try to upload stuffs within different sizes. Okay, so let's upload this image first, and I'm gonna see how it looks. So it looks pretty neat, right? But it's a little bit pixelated, I think. I don't know why it's a little bit pixelated. I'm just going to do second image. It's a little bit pixelated, guys. So I'm just gonna find a nicer image in Google. So we're gonna go woman losing weight. So woman losing weight. So gonna just change a nice picture, something like this. This picture. Just take your time. Just take your time. Really nice time to actually go ahead and find a nice picture. Uh, nice picture that you can actually use. But this kind of picture really works very well. So I think the girls just now. This is really well. It shows a real big improvement, and it's a little bit sexy. So sex always sells, remember. So we're gonna go back and we're going to find an image. So yeah, it looks pretty neat, right? It looks pretty neat. So there's nothing much that we can actually gonna waste our time in. So once we have done this, we're gonna scroll down, totally depending on what type of country you're targeting. So you're targeting UK, right? So this might not be a correct image after all. So you might want a different image. Like for example, you want an image like You can actually do UK woman losing weight, UK woman losing weight, and all this kind of stuff. So something like this, which makes things much more realistic. Or this one is crazy, right? This is really crazy. I think this one will go very nicely. So I'm just gonna copy this. I'm just gonna try to put this here again. So let's see. Yep, this looks pretty nice. I like this one. So as you can see, right, that's how I did the image. I put the original size first. I didn't resize it. But if I think the image looks bad, then I'll actually resize it. So once you have done that, now we're going to the final part. Is very easy. This part is actually not actually required for you to actually do this part. This is more for your legal protection and stuffs like that. So if you want to put this, you can actually go ahead and put this. Usually just leave it, and the next one would be privacy policy. So what we will usually do is we will create a website in a page, and then we'll put all the privacy policy terms and condition all there. If you want to find the template, it's actually in the Dice University forum. If you want to join the Dice University forum, the link is also in the description below, so you can actually go ahead and join it as well. But if you want an easier way, you can actually go to the offer page itself. Usually, I'm not saying always, usually the offer page will have their own privacy policy. So you can just take the privacy policy and you can paste it there. It's simple as that. So once you have done all that, let's do the final touch for the image lander by changing the background color a little bit. White actually makes really sense, right? But if you want to see others that make sense, others doesn't make sense, so white does make sense. So we're gonna go white. Maybe we're gonna go a little bit pinkish white, a little bit of dark, this kind of white. Perhaps, yep, perhaps this works very well. So once we've done all that, you're gonna go to do the final touch, which is the gear icon here, where you're gonna change the page title. So you're gonna look at the page title. It looks like a smoothie diet 21 days weight loss. So you're gonna do that in your land rise. 21 days weight loss. So you're going to do that, and your destination URL is the URL that you're going to take from volume click URL. So where do you get it? You go to volume, you go to the gear icon in volume, and then you go to the section of tracking URL. You can actually find this click URL. So you're going to copy this click URL, and then you're going to go landrise and you're going to paste it. Simple as that. So once you have done that, hit change all links. Success, all links has been changed. So what you're going to do next is you're going to hit publish, and it will ask you to choose a domain. It will always refresh, guys, so don't worry about that. You ask publish, it will always ask you to choose a domain. Remember, this is the domain that you have to set up previously, so make sure you set up the domain all before pre-hand. If not, you will get stuck here. So once you choose the domain, usually you only have one domain, so just choose a domain, hit publish. There will be a prompt saying that it is successfully exported to Amazon S3, and this link will be here. This link is needed in our next step, which is creating the uh, the lander offer. So you're going to go back to volume, you're going to go tracker, and then you're going to go ahead to landers, and then now we're going to create a lander tracker. So we're going to go lander, new lander. So you're going to name workspace public, country we are targeting UK, and then we are targeting smoothie diet. Okay, this text is not that lander URL is what you're gonna paste it here, the link, and then you're gonna scroll down and you're gonna verify the landing page. You're gonna make sure all good. If all good, just hit the save button and you're done with step number 2. And you can go to the final step, which is step number 3, which is building the campaign within Outbrain itself. So with step number 3, it's a little bit different, where you have to build a campaign tracker first, because it's very easy to build, and also you'll be needing something which we call as campaign URL to paste it in Outbrain. So you're gonna go campaign, you're gonna go new campaign, you're gonna go simple, and then you're going to start doing this. So workspace, it's going to be private. Traffic source is going to be Outbrain. Make sure you set this up all beforehand, like I always tell you to do. Smoothie diet, and then cost model usually will be tracked, not tracked, totally depends on what campaign you're running, so I usually leave it not tracked. So campaign destination path, don't change it. Path destination land as an offer, don't change it. The only thing that you change is redirect mode. From 302 you change it into double meta refresh. Once you have done that, just select your lander that we created and also the offer that we created and hit save. That's it. Ta-da! You've successfully created a campaign tracker, guys. So this is what we need. You know, the direct pixel URL, we actually need this to paste in sorry, the direct URL. So we actually need this to literally paste it in our Outbrain campaign manager. So this is why we need to do this first. So finally we can actually go ahead and start building our campaign, guys. So go to Outbrain, go and hit add campaign. So once you hit add campaign, they will ask you to name your campaign. Just name your campaign. This is for you. uh don't worry, people can't see this. So campaign objective will always be traffic. Even though you want conversion, you are actually leading those people to your landing page. So you want traffic. And creative format should always be single. Carousel is usually for e-commerce store. So your budget, your cost per click CPC, it's usually a suggested budget. So they will actually give you a suggested budget, and you can actually play with your suggested budget here, but I will usually leave it just the way it is with the suggested budget. The daily budget is what I will actually alter. So the daily budget is, I will change this daily budget into a campaign budget. So what will happen is the pace I will do accelerated. So okay, yes, I want it to be accelerated. So what is the daily budget, right? So the daily budget, what we will do is we'll follow Collins rule, where we will take the CPA and we will times with 1.5, or 1 times the CPA, or 1.5 times the CPA. I want to do 1.5. So our CPA was 27, if I'm not mistaken, was $25, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 1.5 times 25. So it's going to be 37.5, 37.5. So that's our going to be our budget. So it's going to be 37.5. So I'm not sure whether it's the minimum budget or what. So okay, so you can actually do standard and all this kind of stuff as well. So the minimum budget is for campaign, please set a recurring budget per day or set an end date. So you can actually run this on a daily budget also. You can actually run 37 for a daily budget. You can run the campaign for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. You can actually see whether the campaign is a working campaign or not. And then you can actually schedule the campaign here. You're not going to schedule the campaign, and then you're going to target the campaign. This is the location that we are going to target, which is United Kingdom. I was scared I couldn't find United Kingdom. So United Kingdom, and this is an advanced audience targeting, which Outbrain has a special feature where you can actually target people by interest. So we want to target people by health, right? So we're gonna target people by weight loss, women's health, nutrition, miscellaneous. So we're gonna target them by that, and home and lifestyle. We're gonna target them by, no, we're only going to target by health. Okay, once we have done that, placement, usually I will place in all platforms. So if all platform don't do anything, just leave it like that, depending on what your offer has to say. Sometimes your offer say you only can place this in certain platforms, right? We can actually take a look at this. So it actually runs very well in mobile. So if you, for example, if you want to change this right into mobile, you can actually change the platform it to only smartphones, and you can change the operating system as well. So we can do that, no worry. So the final part that you can actually do is nothing here. So this is very good feature that Outbrain has. It actually use all its extended network, and also it can actually exclude ad block users, which I always do, so that you're not wasting your time, guys. So once you have done that, you can go to the next step, which is creating the content, guys. So this is one of the most crucial part in your campaign building, and it might be your your very most important part. This is going to be your first impression of your audience, and this might even be your last impression of your audience, so you have to keep this in mind. So over here you can add up to like 10 contents if I'm not mistaken, right? So you can add up to 10 content. So it's very easy to actually add this content if you're using a tool called Anthrax, guys. Anthrax is actually a spy tool, just the same thing like how we had these tools for adiplexity and everything. Anthrax is a way much more cheaper alternative, so that you guys can actually use. The link to Anthrax is also in the description below. So what you can actually do with Anthrax is you can actually sort this, make sure it's a native Anthrax. So sort this by let's say affiliate network. You're gonna sort this by clickbank. Once you sort this by clickbank, the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to search for, you're gonna search for something like diet. So diet. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna find a real nice sort this by add gravity descending. Sorry, forgot to do that. So once you're done that, you can actually sort this by really nice pictures. You can actually see what kind of pictures are actually working, what kind of words are really working, and you can actually choose that, guys. Like for example, this picture was working very well, and it was only running for like 17 days, and it was working really well. So you can actually take this picture, for example, you can just copy this image over here, and then you can just where do I upload them? Sorry, we upload the image here. So you can just upload the image here. It might be not the correct size, but most of the time it will be the correct size. So if it's not the correct size, you can actually resize it, but it looks really nice here, right? So it looks really nice here. So what you can actually do next is, if you want to see the size, you can actually see the guide here. Click next. I want to see the image. I want to see the size of the image. So yep, I don't know where we can actually see the size of the image. You can actually go ahead Google if you don't know the size. Outbrain creative specs, creative size. So they will actually tell you the recommended image size is 1200 times 800. So this is actually a recommended size. So you can actually see, you can resize it. If you want to resize it, you can use a tool called Canva. It's a designer tools for people that cannot design anything to design everything. So you can go here, you can do a custom dimension, and you can actually resize. But I think this looks really nice. So what you can actually do is you can even take the whole title here. You can even take the whole title here, and you can paste it here. That's it. And here usually the brand side, I will do something like this. This smoothie, I just took this one exactly from the offer page, guys. So you can literally take this and do something like that. That's what I will do. And over here is where you will be going to volume. You will be taking your direct URL, copy, and you're gonna paste it here. Simple as that. And you can actually we have only done one content, so you can actually do like 5 to 6 content, different images, which you can actually different images verticals that you can actually take from Anthrax. But don't change the title, guys. Remember, we are actually A/B testing. Sorry, guys. So remember, we're actually A/B testing. So make sure your image is changed and your title is a little bit different, but not. Sorry, your image is actually changed, but your title never changed. So we need a manipulated variable, and we need a variable which is not changing. It's an instant variable. So make sure you do that. That's what we call as A/B testing. So that's about it, guys. And then the final part is hit the launch button and you are done. And that's how exactly you go ahead and run a native ads campaign on Outbrain step by step with no step skip. I really hope that this video was beneficial for you, and I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. But before that, before I go, I just want to remind you guys that whatever tools that we actually use in today's video, like volume, land rise, Anthrax, All that tools link is in the description of this video for your convenience, and the link to Dice University Forum also is in the link in the sorry, the link to Dice University Forum is also in the description of this video. Dice University Forum is the place where people, affiliate, comes from all over the world together to share their knowledge, to help each other, and to form a community. It's really an awesome community, guys. You can benefit a lot of stuff from there. So before I go, I just want to ask you a simple help from you. Please hit the big red subscribe button as well as the like button for this video only if you like this video, and the bell notification so that you don't miss any of our upcoming videos, and so that we can keep creating good content for you all the time. So I'll be seeing you in the next one. Till then, tata, bye bye.